Kanye West is dropping a whole nother album. Not me, a whole nother album after he just dropped Bully. UMG was spitting right back at Drake saying, nah, nigga, you just fucking salty. 50 Cent is still out here trolling. You know what I'm saying? Still out here trolling. Next time, he's still targeting little man. Him and this girl, Joyce Bryant, they put together a little gender reveal. You know what I'm saying? Where they put the little wine glass in.
Constant content.
Hate me, don't you?
Kons Motherfucking Podcast.
You hate me, don't you?
Constant motherfucking content.
Yeah, what's up? What's going on? What's going on? What's happening? It is a Thursday. It is April 3rd, 12:27 in the afternoon out here in California. Today we got some sunlight. You know what I'm saying? As far as yesterday, it was raining, foggy, you know what I'm saying? Cold, you know what I mean? Just the weather I like. But now it's sunny today, you know what I'm saying? It's not too hot though. It's still about 60 something, you know what I'm saying, outside. Still got the frigidness of the cold going on. But the sun is definitely shining today. You feel me? At least that's good for the plants in the world. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get some sunlight. You feel me? So, but yeah, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Let's jump into this episode. It's episode 220. Episode 220. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all enjoyed yesterday's episode 219. You feel me? I hope y'all enjoyed yesterday's when we went over. You know what I'm saying? Went over the new Diddy lawsuit. Some dude named Joseph Manzaro mentioning LeBron James and mentioning Jacob the Jeweler and Beyonce and Jay-Z and all these people that he's seen at a freak off. You know what I'm saying? New, and they put him in a cock mask. They said, you know what I'm saying? So they said it was humiliating him because he was a snitch or whatnot. We touched on that. Also touched on Drake trolling Joe Budden and Melissa Forward. You know what I mean? Also touched on. I'm gonna touch on that too. Real quick, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we also touched on Young Scooter, 9/11 call, you know what I mean? Got identified as some girl named Demi Blanco, some rapper, and she was tried out to be a contestant on the Ratchet Ass Baddies show on the Ratchet Ass Zeus network. Definitely told you who that was. The 911 call has been identified. We also went off Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer passed away at 65. You know what I'm saying? Rest in power, Val Kilmer. You know what I mean? So that was yesterday's episode. Quick little recap. Hope y'all enjoyed that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you seen I put the little extra you know what I'm saying, video I had to put in there because Joe Budden, I guess that nigga is not playing with his motherfucking clips. That nigga don't want you using not a goddamn thing, a piece of his shit, goddamn. Fuck, I ain't never got hit with a copyright strike like that. You know what I'm saying? They said this ain't a strike, but now we gonna mute this video and we gonna block the visual for this motherfucker. So yeah, I definitely had to reload. It was like take 3. I think I had episode 219.1 and then point 2 and then point 3. You know what I'm saying? Because the second time I tried to upload it, the little video I put in telling you about why I had to take the podcast out, the little clip I had from Joe Budden, that shit ended up being at the end of my episode. You know what I'm saying? Where the credits were supposed to go. This shit got put behind the credits. So I don't know what was up with that. I didn't check it when I had first initially re-uploaded it. You feel me? Until I was doing the end scene where, you know, at the end of my episodes, it has my other episode, Best to You, that'll pop up on your screen. You know what I'm saying? Whatever is best for the viewer as far as my past episodes is what you gonna see at the end of my episode. So in the middle of me editing that, I see my video that I put up that's supposed to be earlier in the episode. You feel me? So I'm like, why the fuck is this shit in the credit part at the end of the video? So, and this is by the time I'm already trying to put it on YouTube. You feel me? So this is, I didn't even look at the re-edit or the new job, the new video that I had to put in. I didn't look at it before I try to just go ahead and upload it, because when technical difficulties happen, my mind like goes array. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand technical difficulties. You know what I mean? I just, as far as technical work, I need everything to run smooth. You know what I'm saying? I can't have issues or because they just drive me crazy. You know what I'm saying? That my mind just goes sporadic whenever there's a technical fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? This is why I have an issue, even though that they'll hit me with copyright. They'll just let me know like, oh, we see you using copyrighted shit, but it's cool though. You can use it on YouTube, but we see you. You know what I'm saying? And they don't put, instead of it saying public on the episode I post, it'll say copyright right there. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really like that in my visual. You feel me? So I don't be trying to get none of that. Even though it ain't a strike, I don't be trying to get it at all. You know what I'm saying? But the Joe Budden shit was the first I seen of that. They said we gonna mute this shit and block the visual. You know what I mean? So yeah, I had to take that shit out. It was pointless of it being there if it was just gonna be a black box in silence for 4.5 minutes on my shit. You feel me? But I ended up using another clip that I had downloaded just in case. I was definitely worried about that Joe Budden one because he does have a Patreon. You know what I'm saying? And that is something that you pay for his extra little clips and extra shit on the Joe Budden podcast and so on. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? I definitely understand. You feel me? But that was just the first time. And I was definitely worried about that before I even posted it because it's Joe Budden's podcast and I understand that he has a Patreon. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's all good. I still was able to get the content out. Still was able to get you a clip that told you about what I'm talking about. That's what this shit is all about. But yeah, though, just wanted to go into that. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday's little hiccup. You feel me? But, you know what I'm saying? We definitely got some air. You know what I'm saying? And I got past that hiccup. You feel me? But yeah, this is episode 220 today. If you're new here, if you just hit the subscribe button and this is your first time fucking with Kons Podcast, then this is what we do on this channel. We go over the headlines, news, updates, shit that's going on. Sometimes local news, sometimes worldly news, sometimes politics. You know what I'm saying? When the wars and shit was first cracking off, I was covering that. All the bombings and shit in Gaza, Israel, I touched on all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't touch on that every single episode because that shit is purely depressing. You feel me? So I don't want my viewers to be just depressed and shit every time they watch Kons Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Because damn, all I'm talking about is the motherfucking city getting bombed and kids dying and all this type of shit. You know what I mean? So that's just cool to cover every so often. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about that is going to be going on every single motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I'll go back to that shit and sometimes I'll leave that shit alone. You feel me? This is episode 220 though. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for joining in. Thank you for subscribing. If you just hit that subscribe button, like I just told you, that's everything we do on this shit. You know what I mean? This is the Hood News. Kons Podcast Hood News. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get the news, the updates. You know what I mean? Shit you may not have known. Shit you may have known. But what you're going to get is my commentary and thoughts and opinion on said subjects. You know what I mean? So this is episode 220. Let's jump right into it. You know what I'm saying? Without going too much into banter before I get into the topics. You feel me? But yeah, so first up, we got Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? Kanye West is dropping a whole nother album. You know what I mean? A whole nother album after he just dropped Bully. You know what I'm saying? I believe Bully just came out not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? Not too long ago, maybe a few months or so. Now, Kanye West is another, I know I talk about a lot of these artists on here and then I go in to say I don't even fuck with them, but hey, it's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard Bully. I haven't heard Vultures 1 or 2. I haven't heard Bully. I'm probably not going to listen to World War 3. Keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not really a Kanye fan as far as like looking for his music type shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't be checking for it. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, that Kanye dropped Friday. Let me pre-download that, make sure I get it. You know, I'm just not on that type of time when it comes to Kanye music. But anyway, to you Kanye fans that might be watching this, he definitely dropping a new album called World War 3. And on this album, he's supposed to be addressing the Bianca Censori situation about how they had a divorce and how she left him. And he has academics. He came on academic stream and was playing live music, making beats live on the stream and all that. And went into the little song that he has, that he done about Bianca Censori. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about how she left him after after he went on the rants. You know what I'm saying? Went on the rants, talk about all the racist shit he was talking about, the Nazi shit and Hail Hitler and all this bullshit. And he's still on that time because the album, he dropped the track list. So the track list is still on that Hail Hitler bullshit type of time. You know what I'm saying? He even has songs called Hail Hitler, Yay, and Jesus, and something about Nazis, and he got a song about man, what's his name? Virgil. He got a song about Virgil, you know what I'm saying? Talk about him. We all know he expressed, after Virgil passed away, he expressed some type of grief he was feeling or mad anger feelings that he was feeling towards him about something after he passed away. So yeah, he dropping an album called World War III, and apparently he's supposed to be dressing all the shit, you know what I'm saying? All the past shit that was going on, all his little rants, his divorce with Bianca, and why she left him, and a whole bunch of shit, you know what I'm saying? He in his feelings type shit, you feel me? Just like how we seen through the Twitter rants and all that. Maybe he was doing on the rants to up the ante of the sales of people anticipating this album. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? So this clip you about to see is a video, and also he said he could end up doing a album with Drake, you know what I'm saying? Now this is, mind you, amidst all of the bullshit and beef that he's saying about how much he didn't like Drake and this and that, saying that he wanted, Charlamagne had said he wanted to be the guy Drake, he wanted to be, you know what I'm saying, or he wanted to be Kendrick, he wanted to be somebody who took Drake down. He said this was Kanye's words, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, now he's saying, you know what I'm saying, we could do an album, you know what I mean? He said at the end of the day we'll probably do a joint album together. This is what he said, you know what I'm saying? So this clip that you're about to see is of him. He said that this is when he was on Academic Stream, and he said that he sent the intro to Bully first. He sent it to Drake first, he said, you know what I'm saying? And then he went on to say what Drake said or some shit like that after he got the intro to the Bully shit. He said he sent it to Drake first, and then it went on to say that we can probably do an album, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? So this clip you're about to see is Kanye saying such things that I just told you. Check it out.
I just thought about something. Sent Preacher Man off Bully the intro to Drake first.
Really? What happened with it?
He said something like, "Oh man, don't mean to like spoil your dreams" or some shit. I don't know. He just did his thing and shit. Maybe I think before it's all said and done, I'll do an album on him.
As you seen, you know what I'm saying? That was Kanye saying that at the end of the day, we probably could do an album together. You feel me? So this next clip you about to see is pretty much Academics bring it to the world. I guess he hit Academics exclusively and told him about this album and gave him the track list and all that shit. And you can see it's Kanye's writing in the top left corner. It's Kanye's writing on this track list. It's his writing. You feel me? You could definitely tell it's his writing. This nigga done drew swastikas on the fucking paper and shit with the track list on it. So this is Academics bringing the news to the world, saying that Kanye is dropping another album on his stream. Check it out.
New Kanye West album dropping in the morning. Or not in the morning, but sometime tomorrow. I don't know when to drop. I'll tweet it out now. But shout out to Ye. He gave me the exclusive on this one. Album title is called World War III. Features 11 tracks. And Dave Blunt's is featured on it. Okay? I'll be tweeting this out immediately. But of course, somebody says, Cap, does Zach ever lie? Y'all was telling me y'all wanted some music from Kanye. I went and got the music. Tweet. Somebody said no promo, nothing. Big Ack is a promo. Shut up. Listen, I just tweeted out. New Kanye West album dropping tomorrow. World War III. This is the track listing right here. Okay? Chat, this is how it is, bro. I'm sorry. There's a bunch of other songs, and they are as follows. Cosby, Freedom, Dirty Magazines, Bianca, Virgil, Let Me Down. Oh, shit. God. Wait, what? I don't know if I can read that word. The writing's fucked up, but something, I can't read that one. And then, yeah, Jared, Money and Fame. Okay? Hey, This is in his own handwriting. I can
You
see
see,
that.
you know what I'm saying? That was Academics. Bring it to you exclusive first that he's dropping this World War III album. I guess he hit Academics first and joined him along on the stream. You know what I'm saying? It was making beats and all that kind of shit on the stream. You know what I mean? So this was that. What you just seen was Academics bringing the news to the world that Kanye West is dropping this album World War III. Now, like I said, you know what I'm saying? I don't listen to Kanye. I might peep a few songs just to see what the rants and all that type of shit was about, to see what he's addressing and shit. But I'm just not, like, you know what I'm saying, a Kanye fan of his music. I never really have been. And we can go all the way back to whatever singles he had back in the day, you know what I'm saying, back when he was wearing collared polo shirts at a Jesus piece, you know what I'm saying? I never was a Kanye fan, you know what I mean? But y'all out there that's Kanye fans, he got an album coming out tomorrow, World War III, you know what I'm saying? As you seen in that Academics clip, you seen the little piece of paper up in the corner, you seen he drew swastikas and all that kind of shit along with the name, the titles of the album that he got coming with it and all kind of more shit, you know what I mean? Hail Hitler and all that shit, and Jesus and Hitler and, you know, all that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, Drake, you know what I'm saying? I know I covered this shit on previous episodes. You know what I mean? How Drake was suing. He was suing UMG for defamation and suing the song They Not Like Us for defamation of character. You know what I'm saying? I told you how UMG was spitting right back at Drake saying, nah, nigga, you just fucking salty over this battle that you lost. You know what I'm saying? And this shit that you filing the defamation has no merit. And they were notioning to throw that shit out. You feel me? Now the judge has recently just granted Drake discovery, which means that they are allowing Drake to see Kendrick's contracts and to see his negotiations and deals and all that shit. They're going to go ahead and allow that, you know what I'm saying, to, I guess, further push that Drake was trying to say that UMG had something to hide, and if they did not have nothing to hide, then it shouldn't be anything wrong with the discovery notion that Drake has filed, you know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know why the fuck you want to see the contracts and negotiations and dealings of what Kendrick got going on. I just don't see how that relates to any type of defamation of character that you are suing for. I don't understand what does his contracts and his financial dealings with other people. He was looking for contracts and dealings that he had with the Grammys and dealings that he had with his record label and all of this shit. Like, I just don't understand, or maybe I don't understand law and court lingo and the way shit work, but I don't see how that you are asking to see another man's contracts and financial agreements with certain other entities that you have going. I just don't understand what you seeing that and then providing the documents showing you, all right, yeah, he had a contract here for this much. He had a contract with that for that much and made that much. I just don't understand how is that, you know what I mean, backing up your notion saying that it's defamation of character by wanting to see his financial doings and dwellings with the label, the same label that you are on, mind you. So I don't know, the court shit is wild. The whole lawsuit is crazy as fuck. I mean, you are bringing up a lawsuit, yes, because you lost a battle. That is definitely, UMG is correct in that, because if, let's say you would have won, let's say if the world was siding with you and you dropped a track that's similar, that had the same type of reaction from the people as They Not Like Us. Let's say Drake, you dropped a song with the same power and motion that They Not Like Us had. Would you still be going to the court suing? I think not, my nigga. I don't think you would be in the lawsuit or talking to lawyers trying to file suits and all this type of shit, defamation of character and all this bullshit you've been on. I don't think you would have been on that if the world would have said that, you know, Drake really trashed Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? He thrashed him. You know what I mean? He definitely won the battle. If the world was saying that, then we wouldn't see the lawsuit. Yo, check it out. I hope you're enjoying this episode, you know what I'm saying? But take the time right now while this little insert is happening. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You feel me? Now's your time to do that shit right now. If you ain't done it already, go ahead and do that shit right now. You feel me? And I'm gonna remind you again, probably before the end of this episode. You know what I mean? So let's get back to the episode. So UMG was definitely correct in saying that you are just salty because you lost a rap battle. This is exactly what the world sees and what it looks like. So UMG, I don't think is wrong in saying that. You know what I'm saying? So they have just granted him the notion of discovery to see all the deals and shit like that and everything that he had going based off the song Not Like Us, because he's calling him a PDF in the song. They threw out the notion that UMG wanted to throw it out and said that it was meritless and said that it should be thrown out, and he is just salty because he lost the battle. So this next clip you're about to see is just somebody explaining the breakdown of what has happened and the discovery that they had granted Drake. You know what I'm saying? UMG also said that the song, they not tripping off putting out the discovery because they said the song is protected by artistic expression, and they pushed the date back. They'll be having another trial on this come June 30th, they said. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's one thing I do know with courts. They will definitely expand trials the fuck out. Months and months and months and months and months. You will have a notion. They'll have a meeting and say, okay, we'll meet you. We'll meet back here. Whoop-de-whoop date. You'll have come on that date, meet on that date. They'll talk about some shit, and then they'll say, all right, meet on this date. And it expands out. That shit could be years. You know what I'm saying? So this next clip you're about to see is just pretty much telling you all about the situation with Drake and how the judge has granted him discovery, and gonna break it down to you on what type of things that's gonna be coming forth that they granted to see. Check it out.
Hold on to your headphones. Drake's legal battle with UMG is heating up. Today, Judge Jeanette Vargas denied UMG's motion to stay the discovery process, giving Drake the green light to dig into Kendrick Lamar's contracts and more. In January, Drake sued UMG for defamation and harassment over Lamar's track Not Like Us, claiming it falsely painted him as a pedophile. UMG fired back, calling the lawsuit meritless, saying Drake's just sore about losing a rap battle. Now Drake's legal team can depose top UMG execs and sift through heaps of documents. His lawyer Michael Gottlieb says, now it's time to see what UMG was so desperately trying to hide. UMG stands firm, arguing the song is protected artistic expression. The drama continues with a hearing set for June 30. Stay tuned.
You just seen, you know what I'm saying, talking about how the judge has granted Drake the discovery and granted him to get access to dig through everything that Kendrick had going, all the contracts and the deals and negotiations and all that shit, and how much he made off of this and that. You know what I'm saying? He has been granted to do so. You know what I mean? But I think this is just UMG saying that what you're doing is not going to take any type of motion here. You're not going to take flight with this. I think UMG is definitely giving him, you know what I'm saying, or the judge is giving him that shit because, and I think UMG is not fighting it no more because I think at the end of the day, this is my personal opinion, I think this is going to hurt Drake at the end of the day. I think what you're doing is going to ultimately hurt you at the end of the day. I mean, we are suing your employer, you know what I'm saying? In the real world outside of music, if you work for somebody and you take that company to court, you are fired. Yeah, they're not going to keep paying you so that you can pay court fees and pay lawyer fees with the money that they're going to be paying you, and you're taking them to court, and these are the niggas who cut your check. You feel me? In the real world, if you sue your employer, you are motherfucking fired. That is the termination agreement. If you take them to court, there's no way that they're going to keep you employed. And you are taking them to court, suing over a lawsuit at that. Know what I'm saying? So this shit, at the end of the day, it's not gonna look good for Drake. I don't think, I mean, Kendrick ain't gonna do no jail time over this shit. You feel me? What is the most that can happen? Let's say if you win this shit, what is the most that can happen? What are you trying to achieve here? You know what I'm saying? What is the most that's gonna happen to Kendrick Lamar? I don't see jail time. I don't see jail time at all in this case. I might get hit with a fine for whatever the case may be. And Kendrick is a rich man. The nigga is not afraid of no motherfucking fines coming from a Drake lawsuit that he smokes you in a battle with and you decided to sue over. Lord have mercy. Other news, 50 Cent. So 50 Cent is still out here trolling. You know what I'm saying? Still out here trolling. Next time he's still targeting Little Meech. You feel me? He had came out in the past and said that Little Meech was addicted to drugs and doing hella drugs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We all know that Lil Meech, he had Lil Meech casted in his show, BMF. You know what I'm saying? Playing his dad. His son is playing playing his father on the show. You know what I'm saying? And apparently he was saying that Little Meech has a drug problem. You know what I mean? He had definitely put that out there and said that before. He said that he tried to help him and even put him in rehab and tried to help him out when he was on the show. You know what I'm saying? On the set. He also said that he ended up throwing up one time at a weapons testing for the show. You know what I'm saying? He ended up throwing up from being too fucked up from too many drugs, he said. So he had went on Instagram and posted these pictures, and there's Little Meech in a wheelchair. Now, the type of wheelchair is these pictures right here that you see on the screen right now. You know what I'm saying? So these is the pics that 50 Cent had posted on his Instagram of Little Meech. You know what I'm saying? He posted this one here. This is him in a wheelchair. You know what I mean? With his head down. You know what I'm saying? He posted this here that you see there of him sitting in that wheelchair with his head down. He also posted this one here, a front version. You know what I'm saying? Him from the front with his head down in that wheelchair. I don't know, man. These pictures ain't looking good. They say people don't know the origin of these pics, but that's definitely Lil Meech in the wheelchair. Then he went on to tag Rick Ross, Floyd Mayweather, and I think Big Meech. You know what I'm saying? He went on and posted this pic right here. You know what I mean? This pic right here that you see with Lil Meech. He posted Lil Meech, Floyd Mayweather, and Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? He posted these three and said, "Help," with the flashing red light emoji. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Help him out. You guys knew what you were doing. You used him, and now you're not going to be there for him." Shake my head. So apparently he's saying that Meech needs help. And these dudes, and since these dudes, he want to take pictures with him and all that kind of shit, why don't y'all help the nigga out then? You know what I'm saying? Since y'all want to partner up and do business against me and all that type of shit. So now he's saying, why don't y'all go help the little nigga? Now this is him in a wheelchair looking fucked up. So he's saying, where y'all niggas at since y'all wanted to go against me and do business and shit outside of me and all that type of shit? We all know how petty 50 Cent is. You know what I'm saying? So this next little clip that you're about to see is the breakdown. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna show you and tell you everything what's going on with that situation and him trolling Lil Meech, Floyd, and Rick Ross. Check it out.
And just took trolling to a whole new level by posting photos of Lil Meech passed out in a wheelchair, suggesting he's on drugs. The rapper even added Amy Winehouse's Rehab as a soundtrack to really twist the knife. This is just the latest chapter in 50's ongoing beef with both Lil Meech and his father, Big Meech. Back in February, 50 claimed he had to send Lil Meech to rehab during filming of the BMF series, saying, "I'm telling Mimi I don't want him doing drugs. He telling he used to do X. Like, it's cool." The drama started when 50 suggested Big Meech wasn't comfortable with his relationship with Lil Meech. According to 50, Big Meech was ignoring his son's alleged drug use while 50 was trying to help. In one post, 50 wrote, "Damn, this is bad. You believe me now? Oh, now you want to believe me? Okay." He even dragged Floyd Mayweather and Rick Ross into it, writing, "Help him out. You guys knew what you were doing. You used him, and now you're not going to be there for him." This is classic 50 Cent behavior. He's notorious for his relentless trolling and has beefed with everyone from Rick Ross to J. Rule over the years.
So, as you seen, you know what I'm saying? That was them on that clip that you seen, and them breaking it all down and telling you what was going on with 50 Cent and how he's still trolling Lil Meech out here, and also tagged Rick Ross and Floyd Mayweather and Lil Meech in one pic, saying what y'all niggas gonna do. Now he need y'all help. Now he need help. And y'all not gonna help him? Shake my head. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's 50 Cent out here still trolling. We all know how 50 Cent is. You know what I'm saying? He gonna troll. We gonna troll. We gonna definitely troll, especially if you are someone who did business with him and then you partnered with somebody that he don't fuck with and did business with that person that he don't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? We all know how 50 Cent mentality is. You know what I'm saying? You either gonna rock with him or you rocking against him. That's just how he get down. And we all know that. And then if you don't, then he gonna troll the fuck out of you on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? He'll Photoshop some pics and make you look real dumb out here and have people laughing at your ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why people continue to fuck with 50, but yeah, he out here still trolling Lil Meech and Rick Ross. In other news, you know what I'm saying, on the bright side, Desiigner, you know what I mean, the rapper Desiigner, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Panda and Mr. I Got Broads in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Sound Just Like Future, you know what I mean, Desiigner has definitely came out. They had put together a gender reveal a couple months ago, you know what I'm saying, around October, November, they had put together a gender reveal, him and his girlfriend, what's her name? Her name is something Bryant. Joyce Bryant, you know what I'm saying, him and his girl Joyce Bryant, they had put together a little gender reveal, you know what I'm saying, where they put the little wine glass in the cake, and you know, the cake revealed a blue filling on the inside, let you know that it was a baby boy, you feel me? They did a little gender reveal a couple months ago and revealed that, so he has had the baby, you know what I'm saying? He has had the baby, and here is some pics of such that he posted on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? So this right here is a pic of, you feel me, the baby grabbing his hand, you know what I'm saying? We all know how, you know, you put your finger in a baby's palm and they grab onto it, you know what I'm saying? I have the same pic when my youngest son was born. I have the exact same picture here that you see on the screen right now, you know what I mean? So this is the picture that he posted on Instagram of his child that he just had. He also posted this pic here that you see on the screen now, you know what I'm saying? The back of the baby's head, you see, I imagine that's Joyce Bryant's thumb right there on his head. So yeah, he had a child, you know what I mean? So shout out, congratulations to Desiigner, you know what I mean? I believe that's his first child, you feel me? Him and his, I guess, longtime girlfriend had this child. So this next clip you're about to see is a little clip that they had put together of the gender reveal. Check it out.
So y'all ready? Okay.
Close your hands to me.
What we having?
Oh. As you seen, you know what I'm saying, that was a little clip that they had did a few months ago, you know what I mean? You seen she was still pregnant in the clip there, you know what I'm saying? So this was a gender reveal, you feel me? You seen her put the little champagne glasses in the cake and scoop it up, and the inside was showing you that it was blue, representing that it was a little boy that she had. And I just showed you pics of the child that they posted on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, thank you for tuning in. That's all I got for today. You know what I mean? Quick little 4 topics on the daily. You all know how we do. You know what I'm saying? Quick little 4 topics. Put you up on a little something. Hopefully you heard something that you didn't know. You know what I'm saying? On this episode of 220, we just went over Kanye West gave exclusiveness to academics that he is dropping an album called World War 3, you know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be addressing all of the shit, all of the rants, the divorce, and the Nazi rants, and all that shit on this album. Supposed to be dropping tomorrow. Drake just got granted, we touched on Drake, just got granted the notion of discovery. You know what I'm saying? Showed you a clip on that, explaining and breaking that down. You know what I'm saying? So now he got access to dig into Kendrick's contracts and dealings and negotiations and all that. We also touched on 50 Cent still taking little petty shots on Instagram at Lil Meech after they had the little split up that we are aware that they went through. Then we just touched on Desiigner, him and his girlfriend that just recently gave birth to a new baby boy, welcoming him into the world. You know what I'm saying? But that's everything we touched on today for episode 220. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for telling somebody about it, sharing it. If you done shared it, hit the like. If you done hit the like, for commenting, thank you for commenting. If you done commented, you know what I'm saying? Because you could have been doing anything you wanted to do in the world, no matter who you was, whether you was a daughter, whether you was a son, whether you was a boyfriend, whether you was a girlfriend, whether you was a husband, a wife, whether you was an auntie, a uncle, a cousin, a brother, a little sister, whoever you may be. And if y'all got pets that y'all sit and look at Kons Podcast, whether your pet be a pet rat, whether your pet be a gerbil, whether you got a bearded dragon, whether you have a pet cat, a pet dog, whether you got a pet goat, whether you got a pet pig, whoever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? If y'all got eyes on Kons Podcast and your animals too, I definitely fuck with y'all like you see my nigga scrolling up the screen. You know what I'm saying? This has been episode 220. Hope I put something in the ear that you didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Hope you enjoyed the commentary, the comments, and the thoughts on each subject that I touched on today. You know what I'm saying? I hope you thoroughly enjoy it. Kons motherfucking podcast. You know what I'm saying? If you just hit that subscribe button, I appreciate it. Tell somebody else about it so they can come and watch too. You know what I mean? Episodes dropping Monday through motherfucking Friday. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you hear the beat getting louder in the background. You already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. This has been episode 220. Hit the like button, hit the comment button, share this shit, put this shit on your social medias, on your Facebook, on your Snapchat, and your messenger chats, and all that shit. Whatever you have social-wise on the app on your phone. Put this content on there. You feel me? Instagram, Threads, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, enjoy these credits.
Damn, JJ.
You hate me, don't you? Don't you? You hate me, don't you? You hate me, don't you? You hate me, don't you? Don't you?